and gentlemen, will you please rise and remain standing until the recital of the COA and the singing of the Negro National Anthem have been conducted.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare and the bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? Please be seated. Greetings and welcome to the 2015 Pittsburgh Online Academy Commencement Ceremony.
Oh my goodness.
Could everyone at this time please have a seat? We have more seats in the front if anyone needs one. To Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Linda Lane. To our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Connie Sims. To our school board member, Ms. Synthea Falls. To the Assistant Superintendent of 6 to 12 schools and my boss, Dr. Wayne Walter. Special guests, parents, guardians, grandparents, siblings, relatives, alumni, and friends, and more importantly, my seniors, welcome. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the Pittsburgh Online Academy, allow me to formally open our program this afternoon and extend a very warm welcome to all of the commencement presenters and attendees. At this time, I would like to call to the podium Dr. Connie Sims, who is going to present the Superintendent's Excellence for All Award.
He's sitting over there now.
Dr. Sims. Good afternoon, everyone.
I can't.
It certainly is a pleasure for me to stand in Dr. Lane's stead at this particular time to award this very, very special award. Every year, each secondary school is requested by the superintendent to nominate one member of the graduating class for the Superintendent's Excellence for All Achievement Award. They are asked to nominate a student who should be recognized as an outstanding member of his or her graduating class. I recognize that it is impossible, really impossible, to honor every student whose achievement is outstanding. But in recognizing the one student nominated, it is possible to salute the outstanding achievement of an individual student who is representative of the total achievement of the class. It is my pleasure this afternoon to present the Superintendent's Excellence Award for all to Marie Dorothy Miller. Dr. Crenshaw will now share some additional information as to how it is that Marie was nominated for this very special award. Dr. Crenshaw? It is my honor and pleasure to support Dr. Sims and Dr. Lane in presenting Marie with the Superintendent's Excellence for All Award. Marie entered Pittsburgh Online Academy this year. You can get it for Dr. Sims. Marie entered Pittsburgh Online Academy this year, and she has demonstrated much more than any other student before you now, the true commitment to completing high school and going on to college. Marie had some adversities and some struggles, but she always gave me that wonderful smile and worked every crazy schedule, plan, and opportunity I presented to her. And at that, we say thank you, we love you, and we are so proud of you this day for being the one to persevere when others said that you could not. Congratulations, Marie. At this time, we are going to continue with our awards. I am going to call our 2015 Pittsburgh Online Academy salutatorian, Mr. Simon Lipsky. Please help me give him a round of applause.
I'm up here on stage with some of my closest friends, people who I've really gotten to know over the past hour. I don't know any of these people's names. I'm sure that every single one of them has overcome some type of difficulty to achieve this goal. Whether it be struggling to pass a difficult test, staying up late to complete a big assignment, or even having your lunch money stolen by the school bully. Everyone has gone through something. Yet we are still here graduating today. The truth of the matter is that high school is no easy task. There will be struggles and there will be difficulties. And you need dedication, you need discipline, and you need perseverance to overcome those difficulties. These are qualities that all of us here have. These are qualities that we all use to get here today. Winston Churchill once said, never, 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 never give up. Those words really speak to us. We all followed those words, even if we didn't mean to. Because if any of us gave up, we wouldn't be here today. Every time I come faced with a difficult task, I would think, what would Winston do? And the answer is never, 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 never give up.
Thank you, Simon. At this time, I get the wonderful opportunity to present my next award to the 2015 valedictorian, Vika MacGyver. Vika!
want to do this one.
Good afternoon, class of 2015, families and teachers. High school is an important time of growth, ups and downs, difficult and easy courses, also nights when we were sitting on front lawns waiting for bedroom lights to turn on. Our unique experiences create who we are. Our class had an especially unique experience being a part of the early years of cyber school and internet-based learning. Our learning experience is changing high school education, leading us and our peers into the future. Thank you to Dr. Crenshaw, Ms. Bailey, Mr. Mountoy, and all other faculty for giving us this experience.
If you notice, it's extremely warm in here, and with online learning, we like things to go fast. So, with that being said, I would like to welcome you again to the Pittsburgh Online Academy 2015 commencement ceremony. I would like to again extend a warm welcome to our superintendent, Dr. Linda Lane, our chief of school performance, Dr. Sims, our school board member, Ms. Falls, my boss, Dr. Walters, my seniors, their parents, the online academy staff, central office staff, the administrative building staff, who we have started to call, and I'm looking for some of them, our extended POA family, our community providers, and my awesome team. With all of your efforts and continuous support, I am able to be the principal of the Online Academy. Many of you have heard me say that graduation is confirmation and celebration. We confirm today that our students have completed the necessary graduation requirements by the state of Pennsylvania and Pittsburgh Public Schools. They are graduating from 13 or more years of education. Think about it. What were you doing 13 years ago when these kindergartners were interning? Now, think about what you thought you would be doing 13 years later. Quite interesting. This year's theme is be persistent and never give up. 13 years is a declaration to one's persistence, commitment, and faith. Life is truly amazing. My excitement began yesterday as I enjoyed the promotion ceremony of my own kindergartner and reflected in the audience about each one of my seniors today. I laughed reflecting on how Latika, Joseph, Korea, Zachary, Taylor, Synthea, and Milani watched me struggle last year as the newly appointed principal of an online school with limited technology skills, yet strong in instruction. I actually laughed out loud when thinking about Richard, Maya, Brian, Keith, and Dennis, who switched to POA because their previous school closed or educational opportunities diminished. You see, they each reminded me in their own ways on numerous occasions how thankful I should be that they attend POA. Lastly, I smiled and continue to smile as I reflected on our enrollment meetings where Simon, Deepka, Relisha, Marie, and Victoria, previous PTS students who switched in their senior year, convinced me that POA was the only option for them as seniors. I have an interesting way of showing my love. Nevertheless, it is here for each of my graduating seniors. Parents and guardians, I see the light, their potential, and influence they will have on our society. I see a good return on our investment because each of our graduates will ensure that when we grow old, because I'm not old yet, income will be provided. These are tax-paying, career-earning graduates. Now, what does it mean to be persistent and never give up in an online world? Well, I can tell you. Each one of these students experienced a situation in which graduation did not appear to be possible. Whether it was school itself with a brick and mortar environment, the neighborhoods for which it was located, family circumstances, peer interactions, or their own desires that made this day appear to be impossible. Yet, they never, ever gave up. Guests, I need you to understand that every student seated in front of you can tell you a heartbreaking story about personal perseverance and faith. faith in themselves and their ability to be strong, which ultimately allowed us this day. We know this personally as a staff at POA because we supported them and will continue. I'm crying, not because I'm emotional, I'm literally choking in front of you. Our seniors were supported by setting goals. We clearly defined these goals, which was in a graduation by any means necessary approach. By breaking it down into smaller, achievable pieces, you see, we developed schedules, transported some of your children, called you countless times, and some of you told me to stop harassing you. Made home visits. Thank you. See why he's a keeper. Made home visits. Sat next to some students assisting with completing individual assignments, registered them willingly or unwillingly for the SAT, engaged in serious, eyeball-connecting conversations about life adversities and their steps. You name it, POA did it for the betterment of our students. Students, life will always present us with trials and tribulations, and we will experience setbacks. It may appear that the temporary barrier will be everlasting, but it's not. However, as adults, we know that this too shall pass, and hold on because another storm is on the horizon. Adults, I ask you, have you ever really stopped and thought how our students view these temporary barriers? More importantly, how our graduates, the ones sitting before you now, view them. Take a moment, a serious moment to think, and think about it as a recipe that includes 30% of their individual personalities, 15% based straight off of hormones, 16% incorrect information because they know everything, 5% of facts, 3% of resources to resolve the issue on their own, and 32% of adult intervention. This is truly frightening. Nonetheless, through each experience, you made it, students. It was not easy, you cried, and you may not be all the wiser, but you made it. You did not give up. As life will constantly present you and us with opportunities to stand strong in the face of what we may seem as impossible at the moment, be persistent. This year's theme is be persistent and never give up. I think it fits well with this graduating class seated before you. It is their faith as a substance of things hoped for and evidence of things not seen that allowed them to be called graduates today. My seniors, parents, guardians, family, friends, and to every educator who has ever worked with these students, thank you. And I say thank you for being persistent and never, ever giving up. Now, moving on to the purpose for this afternoon's event, we come to celebrate our accomplishments and amazing children. At this time, I ask Dr. Sims, on the recommendation of the administration, faculty, and staff of the Pittsburgh Online Academy, and in that they may have met and completed the necessary requirements for graduation. I have the honor of presenting to you those whose names appear in the program as candidates for their high school diplomas. The Pittsburgh Online Academy graduating class of 2015.
Yeah.
So
We recorded.
warm.
Huh?
They recorded.
So warm.
Is it recording?
Yeah, just
I
all you gotta do is hold it.
to acknowledge the 2015 class of Pittsburgh Online Academy and authorize the principal, Dr. Shamika Crenshaw,
Want me to do it?
to grant diplomas
You're better than me.
to the members of this class. Congratulations, class of 2015.
It's hard to hold it up there. Yeah, right. Flip off. Can you believe it, Tommy? Huh?
Vika D. MacGyver.
I want to clap.
Simon Lipsky. Richard Austin Barra. Alicia Brooks. Latika Brown. Joseph S. Cetek. Zachary D. Connolly. Brian N. Drury. Maya Marie Garth.
Could be a Sunday by.
Keith M. Gibbons. Taylor D. Grayson. Devin Taryn Hampson. Korea Lynn Irwin. Milani Jones.
That's great laugh, huh?
Sydney Marie Lohner. Marie Dorothy Miller. Victoria R. Paycheck Hale. And our final class member, certainly not least, Cynthia Williams.
That's my baby! Woo! I ain't crying, silly. Go ahead, Pookie! My Pookie!
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Come on, we're happy. Good afternoon, everyone. As your school board director for the Online Academy and a very proud retired teacher from the Pittsburgh Public Schools, I am honored to be sharing this event with you today. Don't be afraid to get back up, to try again, to love again, to live again, and to dream again. Don't let a hard lesson harden your heart. Life's best lessons are often learned at the worst time after the worst mistakes. There will be times when it seems like everything that could possibly go wrong is going wrong. And you might feel like you're stuck in a rut forever, but you won't. When you feel like quitting, remember that sometimes things have to go very wrong before they go right. Sometimes you have to go through the worst to arrive at your best. That was by an unknown author. Macmillan's Dictionary defines challenge as something that requires a lot of skill, energy, and determination to deal with something you want to achieve. This statement is illustrated by each and every one of you. Congratulations to the class of 2015. Also compliments to the staff, the parents, the families, and the friends that have assisted and guided all of you. These people that have supported and shared this journey with you. Sometimes easy, sometimes difficult, but always, always worth the effort. Take the opportunity to use everything that you have learned and apply it to your life, the good and the bad. Pursue happiness in what life has to offer to all of you. Make yourselves reach higher and try something different that challenges each and every one of you. Never settle for less than what you are capable of being. The world is a very big place full of lots of love and adventure and exciting things to do. Don't be afraid to experiment and to go for it. I am proud, I am very proud of all of your accomplishments and look for great things to happen to and for you. Congratulations. On behalf of the Pittsburgh Board of Education and on authority granted to it by the Pennsylvania Department of Education, I hereby declare the 2015 class of the Online Academy High School to be graduated. At this time, I would like to thank our school board members, our central office staff, all of our guests, and at this time, this completes the Pittsburgh Online Academy 2015 ceremony.
All right, all right. Here they come. Come on, Bunchy. Big old fat belly in the way. I don't need to bump me in the head. Congratulations, y'all. Go, butt. Go, butt. Lily. And this concludes our ceremony for the day. Woo!